Good night, ladies and gentlemen, viewers and subscribers. We are here again. Talk Truth Live. Talk Truth Current. Talk Truth. Yeah, man, we are here. And the title tonight is How Does Absentee Father Impact Negatively on their daughters? How does absentee fathers impact negatively on their daughters? No, most the culture of Jamaican people, maybe abroad, we can speak with Jamaica mostly. We can't tell about the US culture, but we can't tell about Jamaican culture. The daughters belongs to their father, and the father belongs to their mother. So the daughter belongs to their father. Sorry, the daughter belongs to their father, and the son belongs to their mother. Yes, that's what I'm saying. So, how does absentee fathers impact negatively on their daughters? Most girl child look up to them father. And say if you grow a family, sometimes when the mother will ease up on the girl and say, yeah, what? At the age of 16, to me, have a little boyfriend, and can come at the house. Now, indoors are certain things, but then you can come to the house, sit down, study together, and whatever. The father and them something there. You must say, yeah, what? That can't go on. But the father always protective over his daughter. That is one. Two, the father, the girl try to be their father friend. And there are certain qualities that the father impart into his daughter, certain strictness. And then the next time, the father and the daughter can make them go shopping, them go here, them go there. And if it's not even that type of person, in present is always accepted inside the house. But when a girl is growing up with her mom and the father is missing, sometimes the daughter stress out, the child stress out, and sometimes the mother don't even know it. It's a thing when them go to school. Everybody has say, my daddy this and my daddy that and my daddy this. So you are up now. She, without a father, or without the father presence, feel away. Yeah? Because fear that they not come visit, fear that they not, even the parent teachers meeting, she'll look for say her father come. Sometimes they want to have a different relationship with the father than the mother. And really and truly affects the daughter in so much way. Tonight, we want to reason on this topic seriously. And want the girl them come out and talk up in our way for say, all right, this is how it affects me. And if you as a mother and you suspect that little thing with the daughter or she feel away, knowing that her father is not around. Sometimes we'll all discuss it with you too. You can talk up also. It's a topic where a lot of persons ignore it. It's a parenting. It's a serious thing, parenting. Yeah. And as we say in my last live, parenting should be taught in school as a subject. Because even when the child is hurting sometime, the parents don't even know it. Sometimes they might address the wrong thing. For instance, the child start to rebel. A lot of persons don't even understand why the child rebels. Because most kids, when they reach 15, 16, sometimes 14, them have a little rebellious thing about them. Them might not take the talk, get feisty, and all them type of thing there. And you wonder, what is happening? But them in a rebellious stage. You understand? So people have to understand the rebellious stages that kids can go into. Yes, people. So this is a topic I'm really want to reason about and talk about. You know, how does it affect the girl child? You see, father, me them say mother play father and mother role. Or father play mother and father role. No father can play mother role. And no mother can play father role. You see, a father, he have a specific job to do. Just like how a woman sole purpose to a man is to comfort him and love him. A man sole purpose to a woman is to make sure our financial needs is taken care of with all the masculine things behind it. Yeah? Yeah, man. The man job is different from the female job. How a daughter love her father is different from how she love her mother. But yet them still spell love. Love, love. You know? It is totally different. So when the father is missing from the house, there's an empty space there. Janice, come here. You hear mother talk to you? Me talk to her, but she don't want to hear. Sit down. I'm not for lick her, She might upset, when him talk to her, because she try to go around the mother in a certain way. But when the father says, sit down, she sit down. Just how him come across. Him say, come here, baby. I bring a mango for you. When him come in, she hug him up on them, and then that again. That's why I say, all when my father rough me and him cook the rice and peas, still sweet me. All when him rough me, the rice and peas still sweet me. Kids are the perfect world, Taking a little youth. They want to do a play, and when them a play now, one push down the other one of them drop on him. Ball and him vex and him come in, and the mother or the father sit down and hush him or hush her. By the time him finish, comfort her, she gone back out the door and play with the purse when they just push her down. They not carry no grudge. The most I see children carry grudge is when the parents put it in them. Don't talk to him. Don't go to the don't want to see her play them again. And that is wrong. If you don't want to see a child play with somebody else, you can do it a different way. You know, if you put it that kind of way, you can either keep inside of the house. Many different ways you can do it. But you see a father, he may come and say something going on, and he talk to the child, and he go out and might speak to the other child. And then the next one, I push him down and say, what? Because they must see the father as a figure might want to come get involved differently, and him not go do it. So the main fact, him no want film father come take him on. Him try to do the right thing. Because my kids are them smart. They are very, very smart kids. They are not toys. Kids are no toys. You see how some man, when them disown them youth, them have a beating forget to say. Some man go around and get several girls pregnant. And then they might go to one family and abandon the other family. But remember, say they are hard, your child. And the kids are watching. The kids are watching. It's not nice a father have to be there, especially for his daughter. That's why I did this the poem called Kids Are Not Toys. Me hear them a talk about them name Joe Grind. Every woman them see them have a bump on, it's you one did. Why you want a next man to mind? Man, if you acknowledge him seed, take care of come from him line. You buying liquor by the box of dance hall and party, and when you pick in their yard, are dead for hungry. You buying woman more champagne, canaya NSA, and Monday morning you can pay school fee. The suit where you wear come from London City. The clocks where you wear come from New York City. A US and pound, you take and buy it, and when it come to your youth, you never have it. Nastiness, but mine a picnic. I win last, you find lunch money. The blues against you, but you broke, go and find something to do. You have some man love brag about a bag of children. Bottom line, him now mind none of them. You lack of education because the money now spend. One hand can't clap. What are they then? The kids are not toys. Plan a future for the girls and the boys. Education is a must. The children needs have to come first. But the children need first and not came in a spark. Education is a must and not racers. But the children need first and not the cold beer. When you drop off a rum tree, who they go buy your rocking chair? Take them for tie and see if you know if you watch out for the boy. That is for the man them go around using the girls, them getting them pregnant, 10, 15 child, and can't even afford to take care of them. Sometimes not even financially, you know, but mentally, morally. They now have nothing for offer. That is dangerous and dreadful. Absentee father really have an effect on him daughter. May I tell you? Absentee father really have an effect on him daughter. Yes, Abby. Talk truth, Abby. Talk truth. Yeah, man. I am here right now. I mean, I try to explain to the people them say. The topic what we are dealing with is how does absentee father have an effect upon him daughter. Yes, Cinderella. I see you say good night. Good night, Cinderella. You know, so usually it's that this part I make I don't know. My phone carries some fine right, but yeah. Me one day I saw right now and she drive me later on. So I still have to there for go on it myself. Yeah, man. HC family. Big up yourself. Yeah. You say good night. And I am saying, talk truth, HC family. Talk truth. Yeah, man. Respect. HC family say, hey, talk truth. If I follow them for the whole night, I say, I have to be keep saying talk truth, the slogan and the slang. But no respect to the people when they're on the live. You know? Yeah. HC family say, guys, remember to like up the thing. Like up the live, man. Someone you like up the live and share it up. Yeah, man. Like it up. Share it up. Mm. So the girl child, the father is for the girl and the girl is for the father. And the boy is for the mother and the mother is for the boy. Most of the time, if in a city spot I live right now, most of the guys, them, when them go to them get a problem, the mother come out and them run out of them, defend them. Left my boy alone because guess what? The boy child is always close to their mother. You see the father, Him no want no man go near him daughter. I see when me get a joke, most of the man them, when do woman wrong, treat woman bad. Even the rapists, them and them people there. The first child them get is a daughter. The abuser them, will beat woman and Anglo man bad. The first child them get is a daughter. And God make them love that people there. I see most of the time them, it's the daughter where them get, yeah, a whole heap of trouble sometimes. Them get so much trouble sometimes, it make the same for them have to cry, live in high water. They might not want nobody to see, but me I tell you say, them cry. But what? It's a sign. The father should them a sign. Treat people, child, like it's yours. Treat woman good like it's your mother. Don't go around and disrespect woman. Don't do that. It is wrong. So the man them abuse woman and treat them bad. The first child them gets the daughter. Me sure say absentee father have an effect on daughter. Let me tell you this. I can give my story. My daughter, my big daughter, when she was about 3 years old, I left the country and traveled to America to do music. I went to California and I spent several years in America. I would call, send money, and all that stuff. But I was away for quite some time before I returned to Jamaica. When I returned to Jamaica, my daughter, the first time I came back to Jamaica, all right, when I went the first time, I spent 3 weeks, come back, and I went back up. And that was in 1991. And I came back 95. Yes. And she was not a baby anymore. That little baby. She was bigger. So I would take her in my car and I would drive her when she used to love me, hug me up, and she want to stay me. And when I go, I have a back seat of the car and I drive up and down with her. When it's time for me to leave Jamaica, she don't want me to leave. I know it feel bad, break your heart for, you know? And she was never close to her mother. She was always close to me because she was not with her mother because her mother left her as a little baby. So she was living with my mother and my rest of her family. My sister was more like her mother. But when I travel and I would talk to her on the phone, like she would be missing me and all that stuff. And when I come to Jamaica, she would be like right up inside my arms and she not leaving me. And me and her reason one time, I should say, Daddy, she's not come to my graduation. Them not think about no foreign way they or whatever. Them not thinking about none of them something there. She can remind them which part never come. And sometimes she tell us boy, she don't want you to take her to the store. I she want to take her there. She want to walk with her for she want to go to that father. But she was in school. And she and a little boy have a problem. I was in Jamaica, visiting Jamaica. And the guy must take the pencil and stick her with the pencil. I was called to the school. So when I came to the school, I stopped at KFC and buy a big bucket of chicken. Yeah. And I came to the school. One of that, the big with a lot of chicken inside of it. It's 21 piece or what. And I come to the class. The little boy, him start to cry because him think me I come lick him back from my daughter. So I said, Miss, my name is Wayne Thomas and I am here to talk to my child. She said, what is the problem? I said, I got the news that one of the guys must have stabbed her with the pencil and I was called. She said, so what you're going to do now? You're not going to hit the guy. I said, no. Just let me talk to. If you give me the permission, I could talk to him and her. She said, no, 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 father, no, you're upset. And like she would start to calm me down and everything. And I said, no, man, I just want to talk to the little boy. She said, you sure? I said, yes, man. Anyway, I called him up to the class and I said, you know her? He said, yes, sir. I said, why you hit my child? He said, no, she troubled me and then me did that play and then we never did one. And you know I might play then and I said, look here. She's a friend. She must be a friend. You mustn't hit her. You must not put your hand on female. You must protect them. And when we don't talk, he must say, I buy some chicken for you though. You see, you go and share the chicken with the class. I make sure everybody gets chicken, okay? So he took the bucket of chicken and they shared it to the class. The teacher was looking at me. I was like, what? I said, yes, miss, that's all we do. She said, I can't believe this. You are such a nice father. You know what I did there? Is when him do all of that stuff and share it with the class. From that day until now, that little boy never ever touched my daughter again. If somebody try to hit her, he was the first one to stop it. And that time she was in about grade 4 or 5. I think about grade 4 or grade 5. Yeah. You know? And she liked that. She like when come to the school and all that stuff, you know? So children just like their father presence. So as much as I travel and I come back, I spend all the time with her. But I think that I should spend more time with her. Because at one point it felt like I was missing because I spent several years in America without coming back to Jamaica. So that create an impact. It create a little impact on my daughter, like a negative thing, not being there. I think I was not. I think I was not there for her fully. Yeah. All right. The next thing again now, when we talk about absentee father, it's not all the time the father run away leave the child. Sometimes the mother block the father out of the child's life. Sometimes them do it because of jealousy. She cannot have the man, or because she want to spite him. Several stupid reasons. So she block him out of the life. Sometimes the father was missing from a child life, or the father is missing from child life because of death, accident, gunshot, whatever it happened. But the father, was taken away from the child's life. And next time, the child traveled to make a better life and spend too long in America, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years. By the time come, that baby is not a child anymore. I'm looking at a big woman, because we're speaking about affect the female, the daughter. She's a big woman, so she don't even know how to relate to him. So some people might say, boy, in workless or that. No, we don't know what is the circumstances. Circumstances sometimes cause things to happen. But when you listen to a life like this, if you are going to be in the circumstances that you will leave to America for a better life, worse if you have a visa to come back, I always try to come back and visit or take the child where you are. Because if you did not grow up that child, the credit goes to whoever grew the child, either your grandmother, the godmother, the godfather, the sister, the cousin, the brother. It's just not you. It is not you. My last daughter is 23 years old. And I remember I took her mother to abroad and we lived there together. She got pregnant, brought her back to Jamaica. She said she wanted to go to New York. I took her to New York where she had that child. After the child was born, I decided I want to live back in Jamaica. So she wanted to move on with her life. So she moved on with someone else. But what she did was block me from the child. She decided she not let me see the child. I don't know if it's because of the father, her boyfriend or whatever, or him no want me to have no lot in her part with this woman. But she might do it just to impress him, but she blocked me to the child's life. I saw that little girl when she was 2 months old. 2 months old. And I came back. I went to New York to Bronx and she brought the baby to see me in Bronx, 2 months old. And then when I leave back to Jamaica, she totally blocked me to the child life. She changed her number and everything. And she said she don't want me to wreck up her life that she's living. I don't know how me I wreck up for her life if me want a relationship with my daughter. Every time I get her number, she change it. Every time we get her number, she change it. It was terrible for me. I tried for many years. Traveled to New York just to see my daughter. I get to talk to her, I get to see her. And it went on like that until one day I say, no, I will just chill because in a sense, I run down my shadow because I can't catch it. But every now and then, me get up and check the social media and stuff. I remember on my daughter's 20th birthday, yeah, my other daughter helped me to find her on Facebook, I think. And I don't know what happened, but I was in my house and my phone rang and I hear hello. I will never forget that. When I hear hello, I said hello. And I said, who is it? She said, Candice Thomas. I said, what? She said, Candice. I said, my daughter? She said, yes. And I just feel that shame just go through my body. I just feel like something shot me up. I feel our feelings, I never feel that feelings again. You know? This is what me have for many years. And me say, Candice? And she say, yes. And she just start crying on the phone. She started to cry. And I just sat there and I felt the tears running down inside of me. And not easily cry. And that is not very good. But I could feel the tears running down inside of me. I was on the phone silent for about 5 minutes. And then we started talking. And I said to her, you know what I'm your father? She said nobody never tell her nothing. She said her mommy never speak of me in the house. I said, what? She said, no. Your mommy, my mommy never speak of you in the house. I said, what is the name? They said, Candice Thomas. They say, I wonder why you have Thomas and the rest of your sisters. What different names? So she asked her mother. And I'm her a book. Her mommy told her she got the name Thomas out of her book. I am not upset with the mother same way because I learn people do things for several reasons. Yes, they're wicked and cool and cruel, but then again, no, maybe the mother will tell me something else why she did it. You know? So we don't want to play a God role like I know all things. No, I don't want to play that role. So we spoke, and when she hung up, I felt complete. Imagine 2 months to 20 years. So I haven't seen my daughter for 19 years and 10 months until she called. Anyway, we speak on the phone and talk. Every now and then she would call and we we would video call each other and would talk until one day she just stopped. So I was expecting that to happen anyway. And I've been heard from her for a long time, nearly a year and a half. And then sometime this year, my phone rang again and that was her. She said she's in Negril and she wants to see me. This year. However, I was having a party that day. I think it was my birthday. Yeah, it was my birthday party. Because she born the 23rd of February and I born the 24th of February. So it was my birthday party we were having. She would have born the 24th, but the state where she born in, the time difference, and some hours different, and that's why we have different birthday. So I tell my friends I have to go to Negril. They say, but your party, you can't go. I said, no, I forgot Negril, man. And I got a friend, her name is Michelle, and I think it's Pablo. Three of us drive down there. And then I tried to find her for a while, and she never knew where she was. And anyway, long and short of it, we'll talk about that in another life. I found her and she came out to me. When she come out and I look at her, I see me. I was seeing her for the first time again after 2 months, seeing her for that 2 months, 2 months from she born. And I just stood there looking at her. I was just looking at me to how she walk and how she talk. And we did so much things alike. And I'm telling you, it was, we hugged and we talked and, it was such an emotional moment. She was happy to see me, like I was happy to see her. So I can attest the father and daughter relationship. Viewers and subscribers, I will get one eyeglass. They can't see the fine word them. I never want to talk in the camera. Some man when I go on like him no want talk up, say him eye them want one little eyeglass. So I don't want to read. Sometimes I'm gonna share myself sometime. Because more time the road them little, and my phone make them little upon them, so I not really see it. But I'm happy that in the life of Dolly's here, she never ever leave me stranded. And we are going to read off some of these. What it's a bit bossy. And while I go, so I go read off some things, this man. Watch now. So it's time now that we can read some of the comments. I can kick back.
The coin paste change. No. I want them on the screen.
Yeah.
So good night, everyone. In the life of Dolly's here.
Stop tuned, Dolly. Stop tuned.
Right. So Sammy Joe is saying Sammy Joe here. Abby's land. Good night, talk truth.
Good night, Abby's land. I know what you must have said. You know what? Look at now I read the things, but guess what now? No worry yourself, man. I soon can. Like I get one answer, I can get to see them good. But I like when me and Dolly work the show because it's in life of Dolly, we have a certain chemistry when it comes to the team. Yes. So I just like when she read it off. Read that.
When I saw him everything just changed about him, people.
Yes, Daddy, read.
Touch him face. All right, so home run, say blessings.
Bless up home run. Home run.
And that's obviously man. Share. I call him good can ever come for me. Share say good night.
Good night, sure. Good night. You must have said me take long to answer, but I tell you what, my boss the secret by myself. Yes.
Cindy's world, good night.
Good night, Cindy's world. how you doing? You know, say I'm one of my favorite person, right?
Maybe people don't get jealous.
No, I mean when she posts her things, I mean just like them.
Say one off.
One off.
Right.
That's why I'm happy today, you know, because she tell me that trouble.
Okay, now the people don't get jealous.
Talk truth.
Navarda say, talk truth. Navarda is here, talk truth.
Yes, Nevada. Big up yourself. Big up yourself.
The AC family say good night, my team and everyone on the live.
What?
Some money.
Monique, you see you? Yeah, something else. Talk truth, Monique.
That's me. Check in. That's me in the live, Dolly.
Okay, Daddy, you're right here. It was jealous, but me
Me
not
have
talk.
to big me up same way.
Me not talk the
Go
truth to you,
like
Daddy.
say somebody else and big me up.
Talk truth, Daddy. Talk truth.
Um, AC from the guys, remember to like up the live. Don't see no likes yet. True. That's a early, but I think I know. That's a early. I like some likes. Oh my god.
Me know say Monique like up the thing. I mean no
Of
say.
course. No, sir. So much them pile up. Sammy Joe said facts. So that's the way that talk earlier.
Yes, Sammy Joe. Facts. Respect.
Navarda said, hey, Madali. I can't believe it, you know. Abby's land said, Tom's done. So she like it already. Sammy Joe, I can't say what I said. Sammy Joe said, mother cannot play the role of a god.
That's what I just tell them earlier. Mother cannot look here. It's a mother's job. It's different. No care what father want to do. Say him have to be by himself and him still can't play a mother's role. Don't care what him do. The child missing the little mother's touch there. Yes, she missed them. She'll miss it. The mother's touch. Very much so.
So Sammy Joe said, there are some things a father and he only can teach his daughter or do for her.
Very much so. So Sammy Joe, right? That's what I see him thing and right. That's what we are talking about. You say a father, as what we say, theme thing just different. And if the father misses from the house, there's a space inside the house that is there. You know, the mother can't fulfill that none at all.
So most of them have to talk truth. So they've seen Israel now. For real, kids are innocent until they are taught to otherwise. Facts.
Very much so.
Them give a fire emoji. Did you say something about fire emoji?
No, but you
While
know,
them just give some love.
You know why? Talk truth. Them love it and them want it and them have to just get it. It's like a medicine to me, subscribers and viewers.
So Aishi said, I saw them stay, man, the little men figures.
Yes, Miss Brian. Big up.
So Aisha said, both them a girl is kiss my teeth.
You see me I say, and a lot of men, it's a woman, some man now go agree with me. But you see when me a youth I grew up, use what them call the chuck. You have a next thing again when me I grew up as a youth, where them say, boy, you're Tarzan. Me say Tarzan again because every man, most man right now, if they not have a girl, it's them that want a girl. Because some of the time girls sell themselves cheap. Because some man or them behave, them for do without woman, them for can't get no woman. But the more them act up, the more woman go feed them way. When me a youth, you do the woman all 1.5 years, and you just reach a little kiss on your cheek and on your jaw. Mother for meet, your father for meet, and all them type of thing there. You know? And it causes crime to because guess what? A lot of person in the olden days, we court before we get past the door, as in bedroom. But now, at the bedroom first and then court after. So after the bedroom, him realize that now him want and what she want, but it done gone already she pregnant. When she pregnant now, the man gone. So I say, I'm a baby mother. And a wife and husband again, my baby mother. So I'm gone with the business. I'm just a little thing and say, boy, I want this for the youth. And she start too tough. Boof, buff, boof, buff, boof. That happens when you bed before court and not court before bed.
Abisland sending some heart. Tajay said good night.
Good night, Tajay.
Damien said true.
Yes, Damien. Pastor. Are the pastor? Yes, Pastor Damien.
Sammy Joe said, I think I would have made better choice in men if my dad was there.
There you go. That person now telling you straight up and down.
Sammy Joe.
I say, our father is not there, but she miss him or she miss the space. Should have loved to have him run her.
And
But
should I make better?
And yes, so she had made choices that she regrets. And all because her father is not there. So what it is saying to you that absentee father creates an effect, sometimes negatively, on his daughter.
Robin said, we thank God for you. We thank God for your words of wisdom are comforting to all. Blessings.
Talk truth, Robin. Talk truth. Robin from Alabama.
Rowan say, Rowan Crazy TV in the building.
Yes, Rowan. Big up, big up, big up. Is it Rowan who going live tomorrow night?
Right.
Okay. People, Rowan going live tomorrow night and we're all going to be there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So Robin said, when I think of history of slavery, the father was often taken away and the families were separated.
That shows that even is a punishment to us as slaves to take away the father from the children, especially the daughters. That means when them do that now, it would affect us negatively and a part of punishing us, a part of punishing. So if the slave master can see that, to take away your father from you, just imagine what it is to be without a father, even out of slavery.
Sammy Joe said, true, Robin. And as such, are cultured that way. Them a pile up some just
yeah, man. We don't want to miss nobody.
Them there, they must like up the live, share out the live, and them something. How everyone doing in the chat? Good night, everyone. Thumbs up, talk truth. Navarra said thumbs up, talk truth.
Talk truth, Navarra, talk truth.
Ron said talk truth. Ron said why free. Tommy said I'm still here. Just leave the live running. So what Tommy said. Ron said hi, Tommy. Sammy Joe said right there you show here. Man nothing lick woman and shows our man must protect her. Jeez, wish my dad was part of my life, you know. Look at that, yo, sigh.
Sammy Joe, I'm going to drop the link and I want to see you come on my live. Something about you. I want to talk to you. So I drop my link. So pick it up, Sammy Joe. The link drop, my friend. Viewers and subscribers, if you want to come on the live and speak, the floor is yours. The floor is yours.
Riri's world tonight, everyone.
Good night, Riri's world.
Rowan said good night, Riri. Yes, guilty moms. Testament Joe. Robin said kindness goes far. Peace is the way.
Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.
Sammy Joe said, boy, you really a talk truth.
Talk truth, Sammy Joe. Talk truth.
Sammy said, they are Rowan have an idiot, so I'm just leaving the live. So you have somebody right here.
Okay, Rowan, you can answer that. Tommy talking.
Sammy Joe here. Sammy said, they are Rowan have an idiot, so I'm just leaving the live.
Good night, Sammy Joe. Welcome to Talk Show TV.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I'm hearing you. You're hearing me?
Hold on, Sammy Joe. We're not hearing.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I'm hearing you. You're hearing me?
Hold on, Sammy Joe. We're not hearing.
Hello.
You can hear me?
Yep. Yeah, I'm hearing you. You're hearing me?
Hold on, Sammy, we're not here. Sammy, bro, can you hear me?
Tell her to the device is
You have something turn on, so it
I get the feedback.
some feedback. So,
Is it better?
yes, I'm here now. Yes,
But
Sammy,
then I can't
welcome to
hardly
Talk to
hear.
TV again.
I can't hardly hear because I had to turn it down.
Are you hearing me now? You can hear me good? Okay, Sammy Joe. Welcome to Talk to TV again. I read in your comments and I see this topic is slapping you upside the head. And the way how you respond to it, I really have to ask you to come on the live. No, and the way how you respond to it,
We still I get the feedback.
I'm getting that feedback.
Yeah, I think it's yours because I turned mine down.
No,
No
it
way.
all come from
Alright,
yours.
make sure hang up and come. Come on, man, come on, man.
Hang up and come back on.
We can even on chat.
That was Sammy Joe. And in the meantime, run down for some comments. People remember to like up the live, yeah? It's very important to like up the live. Yeah, man. Share it out and all them things. If you never subscribe, subscribe. That is very important.
In this world said that's sad though. You had to wait 20 years before you saw your daughter.
Let me tell you, if you ever know that feeling just is in the world, I watched one of your video, when he was giving me a little thing about. That's why I see me take on to your video. Because people can relate in different ways. Imagine you have a child out there. You love the child with all your heart. And for years you wonder, what is she doing now? What is she saying? What is going through her head? Do this child knows me? That's what someone is telling her. I wonder if they're telling her negative things about. Me just want to see the youth. Me just want to hug her. Me just want to, make her into my daughter. Do the things where father do for them daughter. And the more we try to get close to her, the more she's going. The 2 steps forward, she take 4 steps backward because she don't know me. I was so happy the day when I meet up with her. Yes, I was happy. So if words cannot express the feelings I had when she first speak to me, I wish I could create some words just to explain. I don't know. I have to find some type of dictionary. I don't know to find some words and set them up for telling me and talk about. Yes, Sammy, welcome again.
Hi, I guess it will be better now, right?
Yes,
Sounding
man.
better? Yeah,
Yes, man.
I was using my computer before. Now I'm using my phone, so
Okay.
I can use my earphones and so forth. Yes, so thank you for having me.
Mhm. The topic, right?
hmm
How does absentee father affects their daughter negatively? We know that the daughter belongs to the father and the son belongs to the mother.
hmm
The son is always close to his mother, while the daughter is always close to her father. I
hmm
can attest because I have 2 daughters, no son, no brother, no father.
hmm
So it's all female into the family.
Yeah.
And even when I left Jamaica and my daughter was here, I know the feelings because I call her on the phone and sending money that is not enough. Some
hmm
children is barrel children. That not enough. You want the father for them to say you can reason, you can talk, you can sit with him, he can come to the school, you can ask him questions and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So tell me now, how how does absentee father affects you negatively? I know it affects you because the way you were texting.
hmm
The floor is yours.
All right. So just to set the context, I don't know my father at all.
Wow.
Never met him a day in my life. And so this topic is a topic that I'm very much passionate about.
Mm-hmm.
And honestly, every Father's Day, I shut down. I don't answer my phone. I don't talk to anybody. I don't,
Wow.
I just totally lock myself away. And I always start the day off crying. There are two songs that I always listen to. There is a Christina Aguilera song, Hurt. It's called Hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's saying that I'm sorry for blaming you for everything I couldn't do. And I really and truly spent years of my life actually blaming my father for things that happened to me because I was saying to myself, had he been there, this would not have happened.
Mm-hmm.
And so, um, I mean, the fact that he was not there to show me how a man should act, how a man should treat me, certain things I don't know because my mother wasn't the affectionate type of person to hug me but it would be
I'm not
good to
hearing you.
actually, oh, you're not hearing me?
I'm not hearing you.
How comes? Hello? Still not hearing me? Still not hearing me? Oh, this is
Wow.
not good.
The voice is
Hold-
gone. I'm not hearing.
Not hearing? Still? Need me to exit and rejoin? Hearing now?
You hearing me?
Yes. I'm wondering if it's my thing. Hold on. Hearing me?
I don't know what happened now. The voice gone.
Oh, but they're saying that they're hearing.
Try it again.
They're saying that they're hearing. I'm not sure. Are they hearing me? You hearing me?
Nothing.
All right. So I'll leave and come back.
Wow. Her voice is just gone while she talking. It was such an important topic, and I was really, really, really into it. But I don't know what happened. Yeah. Wow. That is such an important topic, man. Sammy Joe, I'm telling you. I knew something about this viewer. I knew. If you listen to how she was texting, you could have told that something, the topic had her. Yes. That's why I'm saying to you, a father cannot play the mother's role, and the mother cannot play the father's role. It's two different roles, totally two different roles. Yeah, and as I was saying, you know, I I can attest to this topic. I live this topic, and when I was away from my daughter for several years, maybe she could have think otherwise. She waited on her father. Wow. Sam and Joe are waiting on you to come back. While we're waiting, people like up the live, share it out. If you haven't subscribed as yet, feel free to subscribe. Yeah. Yes, Sammy Joe. We are waiting for him to come back, you know? Yes. As soon as we speak to Sammy Joe, there's a section in this live where you can win yourself $500 digital. Yes. I post a video called Alex, part one and part two. Anybody who can come on the live and explain the video, say it in your own words. The person who said it the best, they'll win themselves a $500 digital card. Sammy Joe, you can come back again. The link went up again. Look, she tried to come on, but her voice,
Cheese.
her voice went.
So there's the link drop again.
All right, Sammy Joe, drop the link for you again. You can come on now. Hopefully, when you come on, yes. So anybody who can put it together, that topic, you can put it in a nutshell and explain to us part one, part two. Tell it to us in your own words. Who tell it the best, they will win themselves a $500 digital.
Press it. Take your time. Press here. Add. Add. Add to screen.
So,
Are
Joe,
you
you're back
hearing
again
me?
with us.
Hearing me? I joked this. Hold
More
on.
tool. Dollies. Yeah.
Mic check 1 2. But this thing saying that I'm being picked up.
Here you
Hey,
know.
are you hearing me?
Yes, right here you know.
Oh,
Okay,
wow.
you're back with us again. Continue that. Continue, Sammy Joe.
Yes, I was just kind of setting the context. So that is that. I guess that's why I spoke that way because, I am an example of a female who has been raised her entire life without a father. And I mean, there are certain things that I have noticed, especially when I became my conscious self. Because when you're like a pitney and I really pay attention to certain things. But
Mm-hmm,
now when I'm grown and sensible and start develop some sense of understanding,
mm-hmm,
me I realize that my father was actually important. And
mm-hmm.
even I mean, growing up, I would always say, "Oh, my mom did a fantastic job," and my mom was the dad as well. And but that's not true, and I'm just realizing as I'm grown now that that's not true because there's some things that she just could not have taught me. She could have
Mm-hmm,
tell me certain things I'm to look find a man because according
mm-hmm.
to she, no man was ever good enough. That's how
Okay.
one.
Mm-hmm,
And she basically gave me her judgment or analysis of a male based on
mm-hmm.
her experience.
Very much so.
Right? So I never got the male perspective, that man, that male figure in my life to say, boy, I noticed this about him, And as a man to another man and I look, me not think, that right or, So me never
Mm-hmm,
get that. And then also I realized that as grown as I am, I still have problems relating to a male.
mm-hmm,
So being selfless and, learn understanding how they operate and kind of understanding how they think, because you'd have probably observed these things from having your father around and
yeah.
having to interact with your father and getting
Mm-hmm,
them like a forehead kisses. When man forehead kiss me and hug me find it weird because it's not something that I'm accustomed to.
yeah. I
And
understand.
it's really and truly I just, and maybe that's why I don't have no children yet, because I just have to have my kids with a man who will be there.
So
Have to.
you're trying to find that person who you think will match up to you.
Yeah, man, can't that gap. I don't want my children to actually, especially my daughter. As a matter of fact, I'm so messed up with this whole thing that I don't want a daughter. Give me a son because, like you said, the son always close to the mother, and I know for a fact that I will be there.
Let me
I
ask you
know
a
that for a
question.
fact.
Let me
Mhm.
ask you a question.
Mhm.
All right, you know of a father. When I say no
If I
of a father, she tell us our father about, but she, yeah.
Yeah, joke about that. Yeah, man. I know that her father was there. I know when he died when I was 7.
Mhm.
It's just Father's Day we're gone in on because I was so crushed. I'm crushed every Father's Day. And I was so crushed. I called her and it took me a while. I called her way down in the night because every year when I try to get that piece of information from her as to what happened, she always get defensive. She always shut me down. What you ask me about him for? Look how me raise you and you're all right and you don't need to know about him
That's
and
what
whatever. And
she thinks. That's what she thinks. All
yeah,
right.
man.
Let me tell you this. Listen me keenly. A lot of female right now believe that when them and the man has some look a problem, them can run the man and him come,
Mm-hmm.
oh, here's a lunch, here's a snacks, go to school, come back home, oh, hug, kiss. Forget about the man, the dirty man, the careless man. Forget about him. And them go on them. That child still one way him father. She
Yes.
still want a look here. We
Yes.
know people shut up the father for 18 years. And right after the 18 years, she come out of the house and go live with the father and left the mother. And the father never get a dollar from Shaban.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's true. And
Kids
yeah,
are smart.
yeah, man. And according to her, I guess growing up, she thought that I didn't need to know. But I actually did need to understand because it kind of made me resent her in a sense because it leaves me open to think a whole bag of things. First of all, maybe I you that keep me from him. Maybe I you
And
never
there
want
you go.
him meet
There you
me.
go.
As a matter of fact, he was alive for 7 years of my life. What the hell were you doing with me this entire time? Why you never carry me go? Why you try to play superhero and make me miss out on this opportunity? Like I was angry. At a point I
Remember,
was
say,
so angry.
you just want to see this man. I even see him and say, see my father, yeah, me look like him. Him say, him hug me up. Me not care if him want to work this way, him want. That have nothing to do with you and him. Who the problem that one day. No.
Mm-hmm.
If you come to me and say, baby, come here, because I'm lap come sit down. I'm coming to
Yes.
tell you them things. Yes, I will ma tell me. Because it's love is something where it renewal planet. Every day it has to renew love. Now, if I see you today and I show you love, you are in love with me today. Tomorrow, if I am upset at you, you don't love me tomorrow, but I can love you the other day. No,
Mm-hmm.
I look forward for what we
You
experienced
hear
today.
me?
Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, it
What we
froze a bit.
what we experienced today, you know.
Hold on, Juby. Not something yet. Them I said the wife. You tell it the time.
It's good now.
It's
It's
good.
good
All
now?
right.
All
Yeah.
right. What we experienced today, Sammy Joe, like this moment now. Tomorrow, we must wake up, nothing must happen for you tomorrow. We don't know what
Yeah.
tomorrow look like any at all. So if you're a father, if you have a day with a father, when sit down and laugh and talk, you can remember that happy day with that, with the father.
The funny thing is, and it's one thing that I've carried with me from my childhood days. If I had one wish, that wish would go to my father. Would I just want one day? Just one day for him for just explain to me
You,
why.
you see, when me I tell you about with this deal, me I tell you about, you
Me
see,
just want to know. And me just want for understanding. Because the truth is, him being absent and the relationship that I had with my mother growing up is no me I get for understand it because I look a lot like him. And I think because I look a lot like him, as a matter of fact, my mother has other children and they look different from me. because everybody light skin and me black. And I could not understand growing up why I was black and everybody else, a different color. And then when I actually saw a picture of my father, even my dimples, my teeth, nose, everything for the man. And I don't know if that is why she actually treated, not granted, my mother, she was a very good mother. And she did a very good job with me. So don't get me wrong. But there were times when we could not get along, right? And she always bring up about your father and me alone. And me I wonder if she did get some sensation in saying me alone, why she never met the man get a part of this thing or she try to integrate him or something. But and I'm just now realizing now that I'm grown and I reflect that it actually played a key role in our relationship, me and her. And it is now when I said to her, I said the other day, I said to her, Mommy, can you just explain to me? Please do not get upset because every year you get upset when I ask you. Can you just explain to me what happened with my father? And she told me that the man never want me and the man they wanted her to get rid of me. And I
Mhm.
said, all right, fine, I can accept that. And guess what? I have to accept it because he ain't here to tell his side.
But guess what got me now? The mere fact she keep you away from. All right, put this way. She did tell you why the man want you forget why the man want her to get rid of you. You
Sh-
asked her that.
She apparently said that he had a wife, one, and two, he had other women that he was seeing.
Mm-hmm.
She also explained that it was one time, just one hookup, and me happened.
Mm-hmm.
So it was not as though they were in a concrete relationship nor anything like
Mm-hmm.
that.
Yeah.
You understand? So I don't know if she's carrying the guilt, to say maybe she never even want to tell me because she probably feels that she gonna sound like a hoe. I don't know. I don't know. She probably feels I'm probably gonna judge her or something, but she
No,
always
but
got.
it's life. People have one night stand.
Hmm. And
It's
that's what I
life.
said to her. I said, Mommy, I don't know if you thought I would have judged you or something, but I feel so much better to the fact that you actually told me what happened.
All right. Sometimes I want a man to tell a woman 2 years. A man can tell a man to get rid of you. Get rid of her belly. Some man do it because him see him friend them sometime. Him just want hype. Him not mean nothing. Him just want hype. Woman, rare, and I feel my name are dead. Because I have friends right now. Would tell the woman that and the baby born and right now nothing to hinder the baby there right now.
Yes,
No, so
yes.
telling somebody something, you know have to play it out sometime. So
But she
you have to give me some more thing behind it. Like the man that come and say he want to fight. Some more things, you have to tell me some more things behind. Not just the one you get rid of the baby because he married again to you. So maybe him don't want him life to mash up. So when
Yeah,
him
but
said
she
that
said
to
that
her,
he came. She said he
hmm?
came. She said he arrived at her gate wanting to take her to go and get it done. And she
Yeah.
said she refused to come out. And she said even when I was born, they took me to him. They took me to him as a baby, born, just born. Her mother, because she said she never want have nothing to do with him. Her mother, which is my grandmother, took me to him and he wanted absolutely, that's what she's saying, that he wanted absolutely nothing to do with me.
Okay.
So I saw it go, but I
Hmm.
mean, they're just aspects of my life that I just wish he was there, you
Hmm.
know,
Yeah.
to show me certain things. Cause there are just some things I thought my mother did a fantastic. Yeah, she did, but there are still some gaps.
All
Listen,
right.
let me tell you
Yeah.
something. It's to the
Let me
point
tell you
where you see
something.
when a man give me growing up, if I as a young girl, cause that now work now. Cause I'm more sensible now. If a guy buy me a sweetie, him love me.
You understand that? Yeah. Yeah. You know
You
why?
understand?
You know why? You're searching for love, that male love,
Mm-hmm.
because yeah, that's the way I search for you know. But let me
And
give you
I've been
something.
through hell. Boy, break my heart on Valentine's Day. Listen, some things I've got through
All right.
because
Now,
me just
baby, I'll tell you something. And please remember this anywhere you go. Life is not what you want it to be, but how it is. Life is not what you want it to be, but how it is. You understand that?
hmm
You love me love Dolly. Me love Dolly, that I love Mikey. Sometimes you have one boyfriend, but the boyfriend you have, you like him physical appearance, but if you could have take my ways out of me, put it on the physical appearance, take Peter kindness, put it in a him, take Tony um ways of treat a woman to take her out and put that in there, have a perfect man.
Mm-hmm.
So you have peace now one, a peace now one, a peace now one there. But the man that you love, him far from the man that you want. We ask to the requirements of the man. So life is not what you want to be, what it is. That man is a father. But you would want him to be by your side.
Yeah.
But that man have one wife and my protect him family. Not that maybe and like him not really want but in panic now, in afraid now, in the one
Yeah.
this thing him wife but find out same cheat and one whole heap of something back at it. That means the man I love you, you know.
Yeah.
Him just afraid to mash up him life. But guess who have the impact on? You. And that
Mm-hmm.
I talked earlier, you know. Man, go and do things and I know say man hurt somebody because
Somebody
this man
else.
10 picnic. And the 10 children where him have, him stick to 3 because he only can mind 3. So the other 7 want him. Him have to hide because him can't get them nothing. So you bring some life into the world and you cause them in a grief.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because remember, you know, you was an important person within your own self, your own rights,
Mm-hmm.
nice person, everything. But guess what? You have another man will cause you in a problem.
Yeah.
Him can't complete a life, you know, because him not have it all to complete a life, you. I don't know how to complete a life, you.
Mm-hmm.
So
Facts.
you have a story to tell. And when you get one youth, you have a story to tell.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're on my life, Father's Day.
Yes.
So being that the rest of Father's Day, you're locked away, be crying somewhere, how does my life and Father's Day affect your life?
It's after I watch the live, I go call her, After I watch the after I watch the live up in the night, I
Yeah,
call her
that
and I
being
say,
said,
here what? No, I have to talk about this. I mean, I have to beg her if I don't get defensive and so. Because I actually listened to your guest talk about himself as a father. And you actually heard, the different elements of it that actually makes the whole father aspect of your children's life important. And that is what made me think, how has it affected me as a female, as a daughter, growing up without that male figure in our life?
so Sammy Joe, did I cause
Hmm.
problem on Father's Day?
No, 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 it wasn't a problem because actually I got truth. I
Okay.
finally got a sit down and talk. And I am grateful. I actually feel better. I don't think I'll be sad next Father's Day.
And
Granted
who
that
did
there's
that?
So who
Who
did that?
did that,
Who
Sammy
did that,
Joe?
Sammy Joe?
talk truth.
Talk truth, Sammy Joe. Talk truth.
talk truth. Yeah,
Sammy
man.
Joe. I
Facts, facts,
am
facts,
I
facts,
am
facts.
everybody who meet me, even my friend Ali here, everyone meets me, I impacted in their life. Everybody who meets. I am a person who don't think I want to come in the world like a Johnny cake and go like a dumpling. I
Agree.
have to make difference in people's life. Sometimes my phone ring and it ring and if I am with a person and not understand Mr. Talk to, I'm going in a trouble. Woman
Mm-hmm.
call me about by my phone, night, one call me early morning, man call me, everybody, husband and wife. And sometimes me have some topic, you see. When you listen to them, you wouldn't think of them, until me draw for them.
Yeah.
You wouldn't think of them until me draw for them. You want to hear my marriage and relation, love and marriage relationship. You want to hear that topic when we draw that topic. I have some things to talk, you see. And when you hear them, you will say, wait, how many never think them thing there? Because I say, woman, enough time, I didn't want to go this because I'm going to switch the whole thing now. Because a lot of females, what caused them to broken hearted later on is because the relationship start and lie. I can count on 5 and 3 finger of a relationship that maybe come out truthfully. Out of 20 or 40, 3 of them, maybe. You tell me you want me to hear, me tell me want you to hear, but the truth, we not talk it because I'm afraid nobody want to talk to me. I'm afraid you nobody want to talk to me. So me just go with the program. No, not straying far from the father and daughter argument.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people, you see, Sammy Joe,
Mm-hmm. I'm listening.
the mother, the mother want have a point to prove. Because them said Jamaican man workless for workless and this and that rare. Because back in the days, as I tell them from Father's Day program, yeah, my grandfather have over 40 children. My grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of people that have 20, them have 30, them have 40, them have 50. You know people, yeah, the mattress, them have 52 people. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
No, how you might take care of all of these child, all of these children.
Mm-hmm.
So now the stigma start from this up.
Yeah.
So when we move to a new era where where persons start like a man with 3 youth, them try to take care of youth. Them don't say boy, man cares a man wicked, can man run left him picnic and all them type of thing there. So it is easy for a mother to just take up her youth and cut. He may say nobody want her no more, but he want him youth. You know you're not get me youth, you know, because you know what I mean. So you can't get me picnic, I can't go court. She did
Yes.
everything to make sure that she get to him and not just try to get
Yes.
to her own child.
Hurt the child. That's true. And that is why I'm saying, that over a period of time, the sound gone?
She do everything to get to him. When she know, hold on. You can hear me?
Yeah.
On the car, we talk now.
You
Mic
hear
check.
me? All right,
Yes,
yeah.
I'm hearing you.
All right. When the phone ring, that's what happened. No,
Oh. Mm-hmm.
no. She had tried to spite the man or get to the man, but she had damaged her own child. The
Mm-hmm.
man might trying best to come drop off something, go to school. Teacher, if that man come to the school, don't let him in. So the man can't go to the school because them block him out because she put a block on the school.
Yes.
She
Yes.
move, him can't find part to live. And then she was say, oh, the man workless, or the man wicked,
Yeah.
or the man.
And
No,
then
the
they
man,
paint that picture to the child as well.
yes.
They
So
paint that picture to the child.
a lot of time that happen to the person. Your father at 7. Let me give you a piece of my father now. He died when I was 1 year old. I don't know him. The same thing you go through with me, with your father, me do it, me go through it in a different way because me don't know my father. When nobody talk about my father was like,
Yeah. Same thing with me. Same thing with
so don't
me.
think that you want me here night too.
Mhm. Yeah.
I heard about him though. My mom said it was the sweetest thing she ever meet. She said they were really and truly in love. She also tell me he was going to work one morning and he crashed on the way going to work.
Mm.
And him car mash up. They have to cut him out of the car. He
Mm.
spent 3 days in the hospital and he was crying and crying and crying and crying and a lot of pain. He died, leaving 2 of us. But she never complained to say She have no problem, no complaint.
Yeah.
However, when he died, his family came to her and took everything. Them take the bed and leave us on the ground.
Mm.
Family of a style. When them brother dead, them come and take with this and take with that. I forget say the man live with that woman and him beating them. She take away everything. Them take away everything. My mom was so in love that she couldn't stand the pain to see the house where the two of them living in and know say our baby father gone. So she had to move. So while them a take, she a mourn. She never care about the ground and whatever. She just a mourn for her husband and baby father, my father. So she had was to move and she went to concrete jungle. My godmother, Aunt Rose, she loved me. She said, make him stay with me. And she called me Wayne. My name Wayne. She said, make me keep Wayne. So she left with me and returned because she couldn't manage. So she returned and gave me back to Aunt Rose. And she keep the girl and Aunt Rose keep me. So I was brought up with Aunt Rose.
Mhm.
Now the family, the more me get, all right, what they does every Christmas, because I have some money at the bank, enough money at the bank and know for something there. So them get access to it now. So them don't want to get shit the money for give me. You know what them do? Them say I must come to Portland. That's where he's from. Every Christmas or every holiday and them buy me things and them will buy me clothes, but they don't want to get shit the money for
Right.
your hand. Then I expect so me get big, me go pre them something. Here. Me have to pre it now because me get big and my mother, me love my mother.
Mhm.
My mother not trouble nobody. My mother nice. My mother loving. So, oh, so that's why me have to go country every holiday. That's why you know give me the money. That's why you want to take away the bank book them. So me grieve now. My father dead. In family them take away everything. My mother was so simple, nice, caring woman and simple. So, and my mother have never told me this one time. You know who tell me this? Other people say that. When I ask her, she don't tell me. She don't like problem. She has never told me one bad thing about him family, but me grew up come know say my last name Thomas, dangerous. Sometimes me myself think something, and me say, oh, at the Thomas, I think that in me now. So I say, whoops, I going to the aunt shows, my godmother, because she's sweet and nice, and my mother. So I happy out of the Thomas thinking, and I was happy in my mother. We have thinking, and oh my godmother, we have thinking. I'm saying this to say that while you grow, there are a lot of questions you'll be asking, and then better have answer for you.
Yes. That's
Then
true.
better have answer for you.
Yeah.
No, why we say father and daughter and not father and son or father and children? Because women are female are emotional beings.
Mhm.
Them design different. When you talk to a girl and she say, and she a treat and she a cuss you, the next thing you know, she gonna cry because guess what? Them straight in them mouth. Them tell you everything. So if a man not understand a female, he may put him on pan her. And if you not understand, when you put him on pan her, you should be ashamed of yourself. You may feel proud. Yeah, man, I box her in her face, I may kick her down. But I never wanted a man to lick a woman. I would never want a female to just do something where me have to come out of my sense that or snap and do anything because I know nothing to talk about that we're proud of. Me, I'm not talk about you know. Oh, me kick her in her face and me kick her down and them something there. And me I say, big man, you really talk them something? Yeah? You think of something for you talk about or for you laugh about or for you smile about? What you mean she this? I say, oh she this, yeah. Oh she this, yeah. Woman's strength lies in their mouth. Me tell my daughter, cause with reason. She's supposed to come here tonight, you know, but I don't know what happened, she never come. When she come sleep in my bed, you know. In my bed, she and her baby. Come sleep in my bed and then ready. Them not ask questions, they must come. She said she own me. Yeah, man. They must come and us make up bed and us gone. That a female daughter. No. Me explain to them, you know. Woman think with their ears and men thinks with his eyes. Is what the female hear, is what the male see. So a woman, when she start pre back her father, she listen to all things that happen around her. Because I'm listening a lot. That's why I say, as a man, give a sweetie back when a little bit, you say, oh, he loves me. And I will come tell us and give one rose. Because you think with your ears is what you hear. That's why a woman can talk to a cripple man, a woman can talk to a blind man, a woman can talk to a woman with a 25 can tell a man with a 80 or 90. Because when tell her, the man now, and when see, these knowledge would have impart from the man back to his daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I did my daughter? I go and tell her. I never really taught them something. Yeah. But my friend called me and talk about woman. I'm gonna put my phone on speaker and said to her, I say, listen, me talk say. I'm a done the woman them, you know. And me say, here man, you hear them talk? Me say, I'm gonna show you the woman them I done. And I bring that individual. Hear him to her now. Hi baby, how you doing? You know I love you. In voice all change, you know. Just I don't know what I got there. Give me that now. See her now? Me say, yeah man, don't watch little baby them call it baby and this. Love. I don't believe in the noun of love. I believe in the verb of love. Because the noun of love is what you say, but the verb of love is what you do. Don't tell me, show me. And know you listen, but now you have to start see what the man them work, start look to. So if you can take both the hearing and the seeing, you don't have no problem.
Tamo, Wayne, you hearing me?
You're gone again.
What? Hello?
uh,
You hearing me?
you're gone again, man. Hold on.
Hearing me?
Huh?
Are you hearing me?
I now hear
Nah, hear me.
my technical engineer just stepped away to do something. Oh my lord.
All right. I was actually saying I have a meeting.
Okay, you're leaving. Okay, it's nice to have um Sammy Joe with us. We have a little technical problem, technical difficulties, so I put in your last word. But it was so good to have her with us. She expressed or she speak of her life without a father and how it makes her feel. Not only her, but a lot of us go through that same feelings. Although I'm a man, my father left at the age of 1. Robert Thomas, hail from Swift River, Portland. From what I was told, he was a great man, good. He was a good man, But his works was great because me really works of persons. And the man himself is the work, and he put in some good work as a father. Just that I never get to meet him. I was only 1 years old when he passed. All right, within 5 minutes, I'm going to drop the link, and I want persons who watch Alex part one and part two to come on the live and put both story into one and give us in a nutshell. The person who does it the best will win yourself a $500 digital card. I like to give away. Yeah, I like to give away. So, about the next 5 minutes or so. Don't want to be too long, but the next 5 minutes from now. You can come on the live and give us that story in a nutshell. The person who do it the best will win yourself a $500 digital. Cindy World, want to take a shot at it. Monique, I want to take a shot at it. That is HC family. I don't know if Navada watched the video, but you have time for run back to the video if you want to run back to it. But me, I tell you, it was a case where a lady, I would say abandoned her daughter. That's what I would say. Because she left her somewhere and pretend that she's going to buy something and never return. That's a sneak preview. But the person who can tell the story the best will win themselves a $500 digital. If you want to be lime, you can be lime too. No, this topic, you see, is a touchy topic. And every time I drop my live, every time I come live, the program always somebody. I can't just do a program where I try to get it for just for laugh or try to be funny or whatever. I have to do a program that will impact on people's life. You know, I have to talk truth, I have to tell the truth, nothing but the whole truth. Now I'm going to read off some of the comments and then I'll go right into um the prize.
Let you put again.
Nobody's on there.
No, you're.
1 second, we're having a little difficulties. Okay, let's read out some of these comments, because them coming in a lot, and then we go to the prize.
Right, so start with chilling with Lady D. When my broadcast or something, she come over and she support us. Say hello, panel and chat.
Hello, Lady D. No respect. Talk truth, Lady D.
Here is the so true. They may have way back, so I'm just gonna read them. That Kavita son to exactly VP, so you deserve an explanation, a reasoning session with her about who your father really was. That's how the girl them talk to. Robin says she is a winner. You're going to be okay. Find a male father figure through a part of a father's dad. Blessings. Jam Swag said that's another thing. Parents get wrong sometimes that you're not entitled to your own family history.
Okay, read.
Um, but he said a girl beautiful. What did Anya live? And Dana say yes, Dolly, she's beautiful. Gary say it, cousin hurt her. Cindy say it's her melanin for me. That the girl with it up there.
Okay.
Sarah said Dolly babe. So chilling with lady there tell my thanks. I'm it's a welcome lady. VP say her explanation of him is very biased based on her experience with him. But I tell them say talk truth don't really know how to operate the life 100%. So I'm assisting him. So please guys don't feel away when him not welcome same time. I tell
Very
say
much so. And we have to talk the truth, you know. Talk truth! But now we have to know we don't know.
you know want them feel like say them come on, you know, welcome them.
Okay.
Cindy said three sides to the story. VP said her mom could separate her feelings, give her daughter some honest info on how her dad was and a person. The mother is trying to get her daughter turned from her father.
Look on the screen and read.
VP said that happens all the time. Nevada said it's just that he was not being responsible for our money, no. Jam Swag says Cindy's well so true. I said, boy, I honestly don't like it when mothers hide the truth from their kids. It's just not the right. It's just not right and can affect them in the future and cause hate their fathers without having reasons for
Very
it.
much so. Very much so.
Just get fun. No part of that. Dana said, no truth in this world. VP says she would better understand his mannerism and know where she gets some of her personalities from.
Very much.
Jam Swag said, well said and so true, Mr. So. Jam said, my world, me too. Major current Anya. So major current name Colin.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Jam Swag said, talk truth, clean. Love Eyes said, talk truth, what's popping?
Talk truth! That's what popping. Talk truth!
Jam said, good night, guys. Anna K said, talk truth, you gonna make me cry. Johnny said, good
What
night.
have I done, Anna K? I'm just trying to stay a little, put a happy face where an emotional face should be. That's all.
This is my coworker. Good night. JJ checking in. Come make sure to tell her from today. We are go live. She check in.
Talk truth, than the co-worker. Talk truth.
Bye bye. Say hey Anna K, you good? So true. I miss my dad. That's all love I say. It affect me a lot losing my dad. Beyonce Stone. Say thing large Beyonce over here.
Beyonce. Beyonce, talk truth.
It's a good night, everyone. I was sent by Ali, so big up Ali.
Big up Ali. You send her.
Mm.
God bless.
So tell Beyonce say you want her to stay.
Beyonce, you must stay. I'm telling you to stay.
Andreen said, good morning, family.
Morning, Andreen.
Name Thomas, your family.
Wow, Thomas. Okay. Okay, Andreen Thomas. Right there in Moscow. Yeah, man.
Ali said, good night, I'm late. But Ali, she sent over people. Ali said she's late.
Yes, Alia. Alia, how does absentee father affect you?
Love I said, bless up, Dolly. Janet. Janelle say hi, Dolly. And Janelle say, love your topic, talk truth. But my dad is still alive and with me. But if my dad should pass away, it will affect me bad. No joke about that. I love my dad. A true love our
Okay, very
father.
much. You know, me like we're staying with the topic. You know, we're staying with the topic, and I am happy that in life of that is right here because it's a very emotional topic for me, and should keep me happy while I'm talking to you guys because I have to stay strong for the audience. Talk truth now.
So Paula said, good night, everyone. I'm new here and I was sent by Ali. Ali, I go on with herself, man.
Yes, Paula. I am happy that you're here and talk through Tele. We go live every Wednesday at 8 p.m. and we go live Sundays at 8 p.m. So I want to see you here all the time.
Uh,
And I thank you for coming on this live.
So Anna K said, in the market, she leave her wicked woman.
All
Try to
right.
talk about yourself.
Anna K, remember, when I drop the link, anybody who come on the live and tell me part one, part two, put it together and tell me the best, you can win 500 as digital. So as soon as I finish run off these comments,
One more leave. So love I say, talk truth, you're always talking the truth. I like it.
talk truth, no voice. Talk truth.
Let them know you drop them.
There goes the link. So if you want to try this now, remember Alex 1 and 2. If you watch my video that I release, it is Alex 1 and 2. It is called My Mother Left Me at the Coronation Market at the age of 1. Yes, and never returned. But her name is Alex. So it is Alex 1 and 2. If you can come on the live and tell me, give me that story in your own words, who give it the best, they will get themselves a $500 digit slash line, whichever one you use, that's the one you will get. So we drop the live,
The link.
we drop the link, and I'm waiting on you guys. In the meantime, like, share it out. Like up the live and share it out in the meantime. Like it up and share it out. Yeah. If you're not subscribing, subscribe now. Yeah, man. So if you haven't subscribed, you can do so now. This is a topic where I want the mothers to look into themselves. Are you hurting your child by preventing the father to be a part of their life? All the mothers that is on this live tonight, ask yourself the question. Are you hurting your child by preventing the child's father to be a part of the child's life? Remember, the youth never ask if you bring them come here, and you do it. So now the youth are here, do everything to make them comfortable. You understand what I'm saying? You have to do everything to make them comfortable. So, drop the link. Who wants to take the first shot at it? Who wants to take the first shot at it? Cinderella, where are you? Monique, where are you? Anna K, where are you? Tommy J, where are you? Okay, it coming like you guys may never get the chance to watch part one and part two, so you may cannot answer this question. It's okay, no problem. Well, we are coming close to the end of another live. My words to you, viewers and subscribers, I want you to listen or observe a topic, listen to Sammy Joe, how she felt about her not having her dad in her life. Listen to what I share with you tonight. If you don't even want to say it to me, if you are keeping your child's father out of his life, please stop it now. If you are the cause of the father not taking part in this kid's life, I don't mean the father was just gone and not keep malice. I mean the one who I try come in and you push him out. Stop it now. The children are hurting. They may don't realize now, but that depends on them age. But as soon as them reach a stage where them can start think for themselves, I'm gonna pray the whole situation. And what you are fighting for, maybe to be the superwoman of the kid's life. You may be the devil in their life. What you are fighting for, to be the only person dear for them, to take care of them, to share with them and the body, the man with gone and the man wicked, you might end up to be the wicked person. Children are growing up. Yeah, they are growing up. And the more they grow, them said knowledge come with the age, Yeah. So guess what? The older the child get and the mind develop, be careful. The table might turn. Allow the children father into their life, especially if it's a daughter. Daughter needs her father. Sometimes the father was young when the whole thing take place, pregnancy. So when he reach a certain age and get mature, give him a chance in the youth of life. Strongly believe, strongly we all achieve. So no one wish, oh, someone wants to come on. Good night. Good night. Hello? Hello? You can't hear me?
She mute, tell her to unmute her.
You mute, unmute.
Tell her to unmute her.
Unmute your mic. Your mic is muted. Unmute your mic. Your mic mute. Unmute it. It's mute. Your mic.
Done.
Okay, I'm hearing it now. Mic mute, unmute it.
Then I have to turn off. You hearing me
Hello?
now?
Yeah, I'm hearing you.
Okay.
Okay, people, this is my daughter. I did not invite you on my live tonight. You follow your father everywhere he goes.
And watch
I
out all the
did,
steps.
I did not drop my link, my daughter. It's a good thing me never talk nothing bad boy, you can hear me.
You know,
Anyway,
I can't. You
huh?
hearing me?
Yes, I'm hearing you.
Actually, yeah, I came home from work just in time to hear the topic. As I turn on the
Okay.
TV,
Mm-hmm.
as I turn on the TV and say, all right, then, because I was going straight to bed, I wanted the light from the TV. And I turn off my actual light and turn on the TV now. I saw the light
Mm-hmm.
come up, but it's coming from
Oh,
the TV. So
okay.
I turn on the TV now and go up on the live. And as I go up on the live, some start talk about the primary school incident. A long time I want to
Wow.
come on, but because I was on it,
Well, it's a good thing.
and
All right. Hold on. Viewers and subscribers, this is my daughter that the primary school incident happened to. What she's saying, she came home from work, she was going to bed, but she wants some light. So she turned on her TV, bam, the live up on her screen. Now, let she speak the incident and let me see if I was telling the truth. I was not telling the truth. So I'll allow you to speak. The topic is how does absentee father affect his daughter? So you can the floor is yours, and you can also give them the primary school incidents.
well, absentee father, it does affect children. I can attest to that. And most of what he said is true because I don't remember everything, to be honest, because some things I was like are from my pitney, so I'm not gonna remember everything. But the part where all right, so yeah, my father, he was not really into my life as a child growing up. He went away when I was really young. My aunt, she was the one who basically grew me. She's like my mother, to be honest. And I was living with her. My father, him always there foreign, him there at tour and I enjoy for himself, thinking that everything's okay. And yeah, when my father actually come to Jamaica and me see him come at the house, or once me hear the horn blow outside, it's like me think a God come, to be honest. Seriously, a God come. Sometimes my father is this kind of person. When him come to Jamaica, everybody want to see him. Everybody want him for themselves. And my father will say, all right, then me I come pick you up Saturday, 11 o'clock. My wait there here, and me I wait for him like my bag pack and everything, and me sit down and me wait. 11 o'clock come and pass and gone. Me still not see him come. Night come 8, 10, 8, oh, midnight come, me still sit down at the window and me I wait. My auntie will say, "Come here, go on to your bed now." And she said, "No, but I come, him not come for you now." But it's like, I can't get used to it because in tell me, say, I come, so I expect him to come for me. Me sit down, I'm awake, and sometimes water come out of my eye because, like, me say, no, I can't believe the man come to Jamaica. Him promise to say, I come for me Saturday. Saturday come, him don't show up. I'm feel away, it hurt me. It hurt me. My drop asleep eventually, but I don't know what time I go sleep, but my drop asleep eventually. Then, like, if he just show up one day when time I never expect him. And when him show up, him we just say, come in the car. You said I'm a country, or him just carry go somewhere.
I can remember my father used to, I don't know if him did always want to wipe it near or what, but everywhere the man I go, him carry me back home. My father go studio, and when him say come to the car, my auntie used to cuss him, always in an argument with him, because I was in primary school, and him I go studio, and him left with me, I have school the next morning, you know, I have school the next day. And the man carry me, yes, the man. He put me in the car and him carry me to studio. I remember one time me and him go studio together and police stop we.
Wow.
Yes, police stop we. And them police start question me, ask me what him name, all kind of something. And then I him always talk about it. I mean I say, Wayne, don't tell the man say your name Wayne. I always laugh one time tell me that story there. But it was just so much
Well
fun.
on them.
It's,
When
it
police
was
stop
fun.
there,
Huh?
the police stop way right Australia Road and Olympic Way. Come out and the car him.
The,
Don't tell them say name Wayne. Wayne.
yeah, I always remember the day for true when the police stop we. And it was I have some very good memories. It used to bring me go studio and like for the there was a house, you know, this a yard like kid friendly environment because no people there and the people in there treat me like family. So I'm always so when I want to sleep, the house there where you can just go there and relax or whatever. But me true me just know say me hard to get time with my father. But in the studio, each in the studio, me in there each up putting on the studio when time I voice him song and like for the whole night. When him bring me back home the next morning from my school, my auntie cuss him, she cuss him so bad and said, no, it's a girl child. I can't carry the child up and down with it everywhere I go. A girl pitney, but he never stop. Yeah, when time I get bigger, and we carry me around with him and show me, you know, some same thing when I'm saying he had friends who talk things about men. Yeah, him loving friend them, yes, but me and that and him want to show me say, you know, sometimes man tell this and they not really mean it. And sometimes in the car with them, I may hear the man them talk some things about women, and it kind of opened up my eyes to a lot of stuff. But I don't think that a child, whether a son or a daughter, should I don't think a man should be out of their children's life, to be honest. It really creates a negative impact. I remember one time my day home and me and my father, cause sometimes we're not real deaf on a good terms, not to be honest, because me, one time me and my father have some kind of argument and my father leave and him go work. Me never seen him come in from work, he lock up in a room, me in my room lock up. And one morning him go away and me not see him back. And you know say it's like me hear somebody tell me some my father crash and I think it was some him almost go over a precipice or something like that.
Yeah,
But
that's a
some
Glengar. Mm-hmm.
right, some people did come out there and them just did dead there. You have to tell that story there, but them come right in time because him could have lose him life. Because I don't know what happened, but me and him never depend on talking terms. I mean, I say, look at it, man. Me and him never talk and me just hear some father run over precipice. When time I come downstairs and I see him in the room, him foot swell up, part of him face the kind of swell up and him could have lose him life. Him could have lose him life. Him go through whole heap of things. But him strong as well. Him say him not really short, him not really cry. Me never yet see my father cry. Never.
You
But
can't
him
show
got
weakness.
and him
You don't
help
show
other
weakness to your family.
people.
You
Him
don't
help
show weakness to your family, you know? You have to, someone have to do that to keep the family. I mean, I believe in that part of it. So, certain things,
yeah, and my TV, me can watch the live at night when him post up sometime but in topics and so I will go on and watch the live, but I not really come on and talk or comment. But tonight I had to borrow somebody's phone because my phone I get some trouble now. And I went and I borrowed my neighbor phone and he was so kind to lend me him phone and him even subscribe and him listen and him say him really love the topic, him love how him really love the program. So he's also one of your subscriber.
Okay. Thank you very
Mm.
much. That's my daughter. She does everything that I do. She sings to you, right? Everything that she do like to do.
Everything is
So,
like try for the things that I realize some things where him would do, but he's better at it. So him the
um,
poetry, I'm gonna do poem too. Him is I'm gonna try to sing J. Him like the skit thing, I'm gonna realize it in a me for like skit thing as well. Whenever you see me walk and want to see me walk back way, you look like we look like twin.
so give me a lyrics, Me can't give a lyrics, so you give me a lyrics.
We not have no lyrics now.
All right, no problem. And next time you give me a lyrics. No, don't worry about it.
Mm-hmm. But
Look at her, I see me.
huh?
Me I look for myself and the other screen.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So people, it's a good thing we don't get up and tell lie. We tell the truth because you see it. If me that tell any lie, should I come bust for me because she coming at me and she talk the truth. She
You
not
know,
pretty up thing.
have a friend, I have a classmate from primary school. All the while, one time she said, Lakeisha, how your father do him alright? I'ma say yes. She always say, you know, some always remember one time by the whole class KFC. I'ma say, yeah. I'ma say, Shana came back. I don't know if I can, I have to let her subscribe one day and then she can come and talk. But she always asks me for my father and she says she always remember
And you
how
remember
my
why
father,
I buy the KFC?
huh?
You remember why I bought the KFC?
The guy, a boy in the class, him always a try pick on me. All the while him text it for me. And like one day him fight me. So I say, all right then, I carry my father come out here. So when he come now, I'm gonna tell my friend them say me I carry my father come to school because me sure no say he not gonna make me look back the boy. Because that me know say I'm not gonna lick him back.
You know
So
why?
I
Because
tell
all right, I hold on there. Let me just explain. I'm a rough person. I should understand the rough side of me. I'm gonna deal with things. So what I did, I did the opposite of what she thought I was going to do. Continue the story.
right. So when I was in primary school and the boy always a pick on me and I may say, you know what? Me I carry my father because I'm sure for a fact say my father I gonna make me lick by the boy some way. Whether I'm old boy I'm licking back or something. So I go home and I tell my father about the incident what happened at school. My father was really upset, and him say, you know what, boy, lick my pitney and get away with that. So me know when him come to school now, me say, yes, me feel good now because at least me know some father can make me lick back the boy now, Yeah, cause when my father come now, me hear the way how my father deal with it. It's like him as saying, as of now on, she's now your sister and you are a brother. So you gotta look out for her as of now on. Him give the teacher gave him permission because him asked her, I remember him asked her, and she was saying that lunchtime already gone. But him saying by the class, him by the KFC for the whole class and yeah, we share the KFC in the class and
The
but
guy
the
will
reason
lick you. The guy will
KFC
lick
was
you at him. The one will lick you at him and make do the sharing.
yes, yes, you give him to share it. But lunchtime is already gone at the
Mm.
time, and he was
When
the
will
one who.
KFC that you know? So KFC sauce ready to eat to be eaten. KFC. That is KFC. That box food.
From that day, from the whole of the rest of the time I had remained in another school, it was for grade 4, and from that day until up to grade 6, me and the boy remain friend. Like him always look out for me, him not trouble me again, cause him now want to text it for me all the time, you know. Him always text it for me. And the thing is it that normally when time school over, I used to have kids who would catch the bus. My father have one Corolla where him say was my car. So when school over, I always look forward for that driver there come pick me up from school and carry me home. So because I them look at something there, sometimes my friend them say, boy, let me just stay back and wait for me because my father soon come pick me up. And my father was a good man as well because if me said to him say one of my friend want to come over, as long as them talk to the parents and them know say at my house that them a come, him always make them come stay over. But him not make anybody come at the house. But I can have one and two friends come over to the house. And as I must say, he wasn't really there all the time because him always a feel up on tour and him just there all over the place. And even when him there at Jamaica, I still hardly see him. I hardly see him. So whenever him want to spend some time with me, him just carry me all over the place with him. If I got country, me dey behind him. The amount of
Well,
house in a water house one time, me a child, one time when I was younger. Because everywhere him stop, I did it with him.
I'm glad me learn what we used to do. Sometimes I don't know, so I'm glad me learn. Just learn what I used to do.
Yeah. And you
So,
have a certain people when they're around them, and like sometimes I used to feel a way talking about him because them like me don't want to hear nothing about him now because you're going like say my God. Once me hear him, it's like my face just lights up. So true that no, I'm not really talk about him. I'm not really talk about him around some people because when
okay.
I talk around them, they're like, okay, then you're going like say him is a God.
The same
But another
person, the same people one time them hear say me dead and them say you got dead.
yeah, yeah. So me
Rumor
not
went
really
around one time said I was dead. And that's everything. So them, oh you got dead, you got dead.
yeah. So it's me love my father dearly, but sometime sometime we do have our disagreements, and because that me not know, but sometimes tell me say him when I how can I explain it? Him saying sometimes I do some things and him know say me I gonna do it because I am like him, and me believe so. Me believe so because some things where me see him do, me realize there are things that me do. Sometimes the way I'm thinking is the same exact way how I think, and it's just funny.
There you have it, viewers and subscribers. Another time I'll have her on the phone where we can talk. Only for a long time something. But tonight, you know, we keep at a level. Now, as I said to you guys, the topic tonight is how does absentee fathers affect negatively on their daughters? We hear from Laquita Thomas and we hear from Sammy Joe. I hope you enjoy this program tonight. Um, Yes, we are going to read off some more comment. So, Mr. Moss, it's nice having you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
All right, thanks.
Yeah,
Good night.
good night.
Yeah, that- yeah. Mhm.
Come on, Tele.
Hmm?
Come on, Pet.
Yeah.
And they should have hear me attack for the live.
Continue for the fear.
All right, so Jam Swag International say, Abizlan, sorry to hear your father rejected you because of how you were born. No, no should have, no one should have go through that. And right there.
Definitely, no one needs to go through that.
So Love I say, Ali, that's good. Keep it up, girl. Love I yes, son, I will. When them a talk with them, man. So, Ali say, that's true because my father used to beat me because of my mother. If my mother is vexed with him, just know everything I turn right back on me. And that is the reason he didn't support me in school.
There you go. And I explained earlier. So sometimes it is the mother. It is the mother why these things happen. You know? And then when you talk about it, then behave as if you don't say nothing at all because you take up for the man or whatever. But it comes from the mother. Sometimes the mother and the father cannot get along. So what happens is that worse if the child looks like the father, that child going to be in problem. Every time you see the child, she might want to give the child a whipping or something.
Love I say, hi, pretty girl, talk through daughter. Nice to meet you. Yes, Love I say, she looks like you, talk through.
Yes, because we don't tell life and data. It has to be the truth. Talk truth, my child.
So Anaki say, oh, my father him.
One team Anake.
So I said, due to oh, I always still talk shoot, same daughter look like him. LOL. I told him. um, I say, I talk through daughter good night. That's how when them a talk, them a call.
Okay,
Wow.
she's off the line now.
Yeah, that's a when she read
Mm-hmm.
it. So the and there's a blessing, good night,
Bless up,
guys.
bless up.
So Alice said, yesterday I went through enough things. I even remember when I was supposed to go in grade 10, he literally hide the money, go to buy my shoes and pay for my uniform just because my mom is upset with him. The and the family said, I'm new here. I saw Dolly share it alive. Let's be friends.
Okay, no problem.
Blessings, Dolly, you know, when. Love I say, hush, pretty girl, that's daddy. Them love them daughter. I want that with up.
Very much so.
I want them a Jam swag said, treasure those memories, platinum. I'll give anything to know my dad, even half hour with him would be special. He named himself when I found my mother at age 29. She never knew my name. Big up.
Who's that?
Jam swag.
Is a man?
A woman face, you see.
Oh, she found her dad when she was 29.
She said, treasure those memories, platinum.
Yeah.
I'll give anything to know my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Even half an hour with him would be special.
Mm-hmm.
He named himself when I found my mother at age 29. She never knew my name. Big up.
Like get some more info on that. What's her name?
Jam Swag.
Jam Swag. Give me something more on that.
Shanice. That's a good night.
Good night, Shanice.
Love, I say she's a sweetheart. Talk truth. Stay down.
Thank you very much.
Yes, you both. And he say, yes, I'm late. Love, I say, no, sir, your father don't leave me. The last one, same to daddy. Talk truth. That's what he say.
Okay. So it is nice having you guys here on the live. And I'm telling you, it is always a pleasure to be with you guys on the live. You know? And I like when you take part in the thing. Just that I ask a question, so you come like nobody never watch the video. Alex 1, Alex 2. Nobody can take a shot at it.
Tell him,
You know? Nobody can take a shot at it. So I guess, like how nobody watch the video, you can go and watch it. It's on Talk Through Tele. And it is, you can, her name is Alex. And the video is, my mother left me at the Coronation Market at the age of 1 and never returned. So, like how nobody watched that video. I know you have some people that's comment my video and watch it, you know. We discover that. They must comment and then watch it none of that. So when we start watching video, you know, one of these days I have a big prize, in big prize. One shot at it. So if you see it, they just can't answer it. Dark truth current, dark truth, dark truth youth, dark truth, dark truth current, dark truth youth, dark truth. Me want talk to the elder, talk to you, talk about the vegetable, talk about the pan smell, nine of the loop, talk about the sergeant and talk about the soup, dark truth current, dark truth, dark truth youth, dark truth, dark truth current, dark truth, dark truth youth, dark truth. Yes. Greetings. Let Jah arise and enemies be scattered. Smoke is driven away. Okay. As the wax melted before the fire, let the wicked melt at the presence of God. As we're about to leave, merciful Father, as we call it singing, know it's you who have made us and not ourselves. Be thankful unto you and bless him by your mercy and do it forever. And Father God, let this life be of no pleasurable purpose, but let it be done in your will, and in your will it shall be done. Break down the wall of prejudice, cramp and paralyze all races. We give you all the glory, the honor, and the praise as I wait on your blessing to rise. Selah. And this is what brings you to the end of another life. Talk Through Tele. Talk Truth youth, talk truth, talk truth current, talk truth. Bye for now and we'll talk again. Remember, Sunday, 8 o'clock. Tomorrow, we'll go over to Rowan live. Friday, Anake? Yes, man. But
sure.
And sure. But Sunday, Talk Truth back again. And don't forget the life of Tele on Saturday, 7:30. Talk Truth.